Well, yeah, I mean they didn't post it to Netflix account, but it is on like Joe Blow and all those like weird sites, you know,
Okay.
like Entertainment Tonight. So yeah, I guess
Let's do it.
we'll just do that one first. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, for sure. Here we go.
So you helped Rick subdue those hippie intruders, huh?
Something like that.
You say that like there's more to it.
I don't possess many talents, but I know better than getting away with a good story.
Fincher.
Very dark.
Look at this, yeah.
Yeah, you can barely see it. Very 70s though. Looking like Zodiac kind of like.
Yeah.
Man, things are blurred out. What are they blurring? Okay. Oh, curse words. All right. And this look like almost Yaya.
Think you're real funny, huh? I'm a little funny.
Okay.
Like a title or
Okay.
anything?
No title, no release date, nothing. It's just
Wait on Netflix. It'll be there.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it looks, I love Fincher's work. I know he does, a lot of his stuff is kind of like darker. I do love how they, again, made LA kind of like go back into that time period and feel so authentic, lived in. I appreciate his like, I wouldn't even say more so than like Tarantino, like his like kind of grimier approach to these, we're seeing all these different like underbellies of Los Angeles, and that's something that definitely interests me. So I'm on board with this. I hate Brad Pitt. I really do. I just hate him as a human. So that really sucks. But I mean, as long as it's not like Tarantino and Brad Pitt, because that's like double homicide. Hell no. But we'll see. I will probably check it out, especially on Netflix, maybe in theaters if I can.
Yeah, it's tough, right? Because I love Fincher, but man, my Tarantino hate is hard. And everyone knows that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is like one of my least favorite Tarantino movies
Wow.
ever. It's just not good. So it's tough, but it does look kind of fun. I can't lie.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks 70s. I think Fincher being the guy to direct it, I believe Tarantino kind of talked about one of the reasons why doing Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in like 1969, right before the Manson murders, is because in his mind, that's before things got like dark, I guess like in LA and Hollywood and things like that. Of course, so, it's a white man's perspective. Things have been dark in America for black and brown people for much longer, but
And then also
yeah.
like the treatment of women too in Hollywood prior to the 70s, like women
Yeah.
murdered all the time. Serial
I
killers.
mean, this
Take
is
my guy.
Tarantino.
Black Dahlia. Yeah, Tarantino's like, you know what? I would have been fine. Like 69 was great.
Yeah.
This is the jazzy years. Ooh, this
Yeah,
this is why I
ooh.
wish I was born.
Warm. It's a little yellowy. Sharon Tate at the theater, feet up.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, the sicko. But then I think this one, I think it does kind of feel like it's getting into that little bit of a darker kind of world, like that seedy underbelly of like what 1970s, and the 1970s was kind of a weird time, right? Like conspiracy theories, Watergate, like all of this like kind of stuff that's happening. Even in LA, they had that famous water scandal that like loosely inspired the movie Chinatown or whatnot. Like that was actually based on a real thing with like water being stolen. It was a whole corruption scandal. So it's like, so I think it's so much potential here. I do agree with y'all. Tarantino hate all the way through and through. On the flip side though, as much as I loathe Tarantino, I love David Fincher. Like y'all know, obviously Social Network's one of my favorites. It's one of all of our favorites. Like we all love Social Network, and then I love Seven. I love
Yeah, Gone
yeah,
Girl. Like
yeah.
honestly, every Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, like
Oh
everything
yeah.
he's touched, I do appreciate so deeply. So yeah, like we'll be seated.
What's that TV show? I was obsessed with. I think we
Oh,
were
the one
obsessed
with
with.
Jonathan Groff.
Yeah,
Am I Hunter? Yeah,
Mindhunter.
that was
That
the
shit
one.
was hard, bro. That shit was so good.
That was the one. That was the one.
Yeah, we reviewed that on this channel, right? Like
Yeah,
season one.
Yeah, we did. We reviewed Mindhunter. We reviewed House of Cards. Like,
Yeah.
we were very heavy Fincher stands. We did Mank. You remember we went to the drive-in to see Mank?
Yeah.
Like, come on. We're like almost like the Fincher
that's right.
like fan club over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I think it is like an exciting movie. And Tarantino, I will say too, also Tarantino movies when Tarantino is not the director are also usually pretty good. You know, like the True Romance, not True Romance. I'm sorry. You know, the one with Christian Slater. Anyway, that one, and then the one with Woody Harrelson
Natural
and
Born Killers.
Natural Born
right?
Killers, yeah, from Oliver Stone. Those are both amazing, amazing movies, especially because Tarantino's not behind the camera. When Tarantino gets behind the camera, he gets distracting. We get the feet shots, we get the homages, it gets unoriginal. But when it's like an actual real auteur behind the camera, like, man, you know, it's like a golden and you get the most auteur guy like Fincher, you know, like, oh man, I'm seated, even though, you know, it's QT, but I'm still seated. I hate to say it.
And Brad Pitt.
And Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Brad Pitt. It's tough. It's tough, man. I can't lie. I mean, everything we said is right when it comes to Fincher. But man, the fact that we have to bank on this movie based on a character who killed his wife for laughs, literally for funnies in the theater, it was played up for laughs. And I was like, it was because she was yapping so much. And it was played for I was like, this is the character we're rooting for in the next movie.
I guess I think that adds a little bit more to it since we are kind of in the seedy underbelly. Like, he's probably part of it. Like, I don't think he's going to necessarily be a protagonist that we're like, oh, this is a good person. I do appreciate like a completely morally gray. Like, we're following, especially even when you think of like a neo-noir, like that vibe. We get a lot of those. You know, we talk about films like Under the Silver Lake or even like David Lynch, obviously with like Blue Velvet. Kyle MacLachlan's not likable. Andrew Garfield in Under the Silver Lake is not likable at all. But it is interesting to see how with those traits, how they kind of navigate through these stories. So I think that that's actually a plus in this. And I already don't like Brad Pitt, so I already know I'm not going to like him. So.
Well, I mean, I think that adds to it, though. I think making it Brad Pitt makes it worse, in my opinion, because you are like, I don't like you and I don't like your character. It's like, I don't know.
But
That's just my opinion. But we'll
I like
see.
to go on a journey with a morally gray kind of bad character. I do like to do it as long as it's, like you said, it's inappropriate where it's like kind of like played for laughs. I like when it's self-aware of like, yeah, we are showing you a bad character. He is bad. You're not supposed to root for him. You're not supposed to really like him. And I also think Fincher does that well too, even with The Social Network, like Mark Zuckerberg. You know, he humanizes him a little bit because you kind of have those moments, but at the same time, he is the person that he is, and we see that through and through, and we don't fully like sympathize with him at all throughout it, in my opinion.
For sure. No, that makes sense.